Hello everybody, this is Mindfreak357 with another video. This is my Adventure Island. Now, as you can see, I took the whole scary, spooky side out of the park, along leaving my favorite coaster, of course, the Gargoyle's Curse. But I had to, as you can see, I'm at 99%. Now, I'm gonna try to go through this quickly. I don't want to make this video too long, so this is a five-story creation. There's a basement, the first floor being this floor, second floor being this floor, third, and the fourth, and the fifth if you want to count this. But anyways, let's go ahead and start down here. This is the first ride right here. If you go in it, I got the nice little rocks that stick down and drip water. And if you go through and get on, you actually get on the little boat ride that goes around the little waterfall right there and takes you over here to the adventure side of the park. Now, let's keep on going on. Over here is the food court, and like I said in the last video, you'll see my progression. And I finally was able to make a more decent food court over here, in my opinion. Got a nice little restaurant right here, and a nice little area to sit down and eat, and keep everything inside this area. Now, if you keep on going, you have bushes all set through, nice little shrubbery. I got this nice little villa right here with the ATM. And this creation I found on the Frontier Workshop that I couldn't help but put in the park itself because it was very nicely made. And it fits with the little aesthetic that I had going on right here. Now, if we keep going, I found this little villa that was very nicely made too in Planco, and I just made it small enough. Well, took out all the outside stuff and made it small enough to fit in here. And right here, I have a food court. You can lean on the cars, sit in the cars, do whatever with the cars. You got the little restroom and the first aid right there, with the staff building being right there too. Now, if you keep going, let's go up to the second floor. Go through here and to the second floor. And since I showed you this side already, might as well show you what's the rest of it over here. I'll put the pirate ship thing right here because I loved it when I first started the career mode. And since I have the whole pirate island going on over there, I mean pirate adventure going on over there, might as well put the little pirate ship here. And keep going, I have the rest of the villas, the objects here from the hotel, the restroom, and a nice drink shop right here before getting to the villa right here. Now let's go ahead and take it on back. As you can see, there is a roller coaster above my head. All of that goes throughout the whole park, and I'll show you that when we get there, as I call it the final adventure. Now, right here, we got the pirate side. You go in, and the first ride you see to the right, of course, had to be the boat itself. That swings up and down with the water flowing down it. I found this also in the workshop. It looked very cool, and I added it to the battle side. As for the roller coaster itself, this is the water coaster. Um, and of course, I couldn't help but make the water coaster be part of the pirate theme because, of course, you're going into the water. Now, if you are to go in the line itself, I'm sorry, my words are getting a little jumbled up, but yeah. If, when you get in the line itself, you go inside the mountain, get into the cave before reaching the ride itself. Before getting on the ride, I want to give you all a little tour of what you're about to go through so I don't have to say anything at all during the ride. But when you come through it, you actually splash down and get to meet where the war is happening. So there was two pirate ships here, but one got taken down by the redcoats. Now, they don't realize there's a shark right here about to attack them, but that's a whole different story. So right here we got the redcoats and the pirates actually fighting. These pirates being from the ship that actually got taken down. But some already are ahead of them. and actually gone up this path and made it here. This here being where they are fighting. The big war for the gold, for the booty, for the treasure. But as you keep going, you actually go up here where my boy's posted, waiting for you to come back alive. And he's wondering how are y'all gonna get back since the ship is down. But that you don't have to worry about that, as you yourself have to go up the Skull Mountain where you find more treasure. Who cares about that guy? We are here for the booty. And by booty I mean treasure, everybody. Calm down. Because as you fall down from up there, you actually make it down here where all the treasure is. You grab yourself a little something, something, go back around, and back down to Captain Jack, who was happy to bring you back home. Now I hope y'all enjoy the pirate adventure. It's better to be on the second one on this. There we go. And that was the pirate adventure. Like I said, I really wanted to make it more immersive ever since I made the gargoyle ride. And personally, that's what I did with all the rides from here on out. Made it real immersive. So now if you keep going, you actually pass it to the restroom right here. And you get me by Tiki Chiki as he introduces you to the adventure side. Now, let's see. This guy right here. I'm having trouble clicking him. There we go. Hey, Lawrence. Your name is now Pipcam. Now, as you can see over here, we got the adventure side, passing the big skull creation that I made right here. That, of course, I don't want to ignore either. But once you go over here, you get to see the next ride. This is Temple Run. Now, with Temple Run, I actually had a lot of fun with it because I found that temple that was already pre-made, and I just couldn't help but make a ride that actually goes through it. Now, let's go ahead. Go through the queue. Sorry about that. I forgot all about that. But as you can see, this is the entrance to Temple Run. Now, I want to show it to its full best. So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go right here, delete all of this. Delete it. And hopefully, with that deletion, all the fire will work the way it's supposed to. Now, again, I'm going to show you a quick little tour. This is the temple's brother. The temple's keeper's brother. Now, he will introduce you to the temple as you go up the tower itself. You can see torches are right here. And one by one, they will light up as you go up it. And once you make it to the top, this will push, and a little lava waterfall will be dropping from its mouth all the way down. And you will go through as the door opens up. Before the lava reaches the floor, it go up and around the temple, going to the back entrance where it will lead you up to the very top. Now, at the top, there is a few little bits of treasure up here, but you activate the torches as one by one they light up. You go down it, and the door itself opens up, which is hidden right here, actually, at the main entrance. So when you before you get on the ride, you can actually look up and see the ride go in here into the temple, where the two snakes protect their master and their servants. But if you go around them, you actually have to avoid the ball trap before getting to the treasure room itself and getting yourself some. But be careful, there's snake down here, so grab it before they get you. Don't get too greedy. Before finally getting up here into the trap room, where the boulders and the logs will try to get you. And if that won't get you, the mummies, be careful not to awaken them, because they will curse you. And if you get cursed, the giant scorpion will awaken, the snake will hiss, and you must go through the twisted forest before making it back to the station. I hope y'all enjoy Temple Run. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I'm glad the fire worked this time. I knew it was a good idea to get rid of that side for now. And as you keep going, you find the exit right here. And if you keep going down, you actually leads you to the food court. But of course, I found this little thing in the Planet Coaster DLC. I couldn't help but put it there. It was very beautiful. Put the little snake thing right there and the food court itself. Now, if you keep going to the right and left, leads to the boat ride down here. And over here is the excavation ride, where it's a target shooter ride. And again, in the first video, y'all saw that it was more targets floating and you could just shoot it anywhere. But this one, I made it more where each target is actually activating something. So you are in charge of the ride by shooting every single target. And I really had fun making this one. And I'll show you that in a whole different video because This ride is a 6-minute ride, and I don't want to make this video any longer than it should be. I'll just give you a little tour of it. Targets will pop up as the ride goes on. You can tell that the targets are pulled up, but they pop up as you ride it. I don't want to say too much about it, as there is a whole story going on here. But yes, this is my Relic Raiders ride, where you go down, grab your relic, and try to get out of there. I'll tell you the story of it another day. But for now, that is my second floor. Now let's go to the third floor. When we get up to the third floor, and you have this first ride that looks very aesthetically appealing right here. That includes a little bit of pirate theming and the adventure feel of the design and the forest layout that and it just fit perfectly right there. Secondly, we got a nice little hidden in the wall, hidden behind the waterfall right there. Sorry, I got this ride right here, the whirlpool. And in this ride right here, I got a little upside down boat. I actually found this in the Frontier Workshop too, but I did edit the skull, made it look one way, and then copy and paste it and made it look that way too. But down in here, it fit. I had a good idea on what I wanted it to look like, in the sense that I wanted a ride that would fit perfectly in here. So when you get on it, actually, it looks like this. And you just wonder, like, how did a boat get inside the mountain? It's behind a waterfall. Well, that is why it's called a whirlpool. If you ask me, it teleported in here. But yes, beautiful little hidden ride right there to the side. Like I said, I wanted to make this floor more than just a nice, beautiful little walking path. I wanted to make it where rides exist too. So not only do I have those two rides, but I have a third ride on this floor, which we will get to. But once you get off the exit of this ride right there, you actually get to another little food court. I wanted to make sure there was a little food section and drink section on every floor. So this is the floor, third floor. Before having the option to get on the roller coaster or the final land ride, which is the roto drop. Again, a nice little ride that fits perfectly right there, and you get a nice view of the whole park. And finally, let's go on. The final adventure, the one roller coaster that you've been seeing this whole time that we've been exploring the whole park. Now, up here at the final adventure, let me go ahead and go in this guy's point of view because personally, the last ride, I really made it appealing in the first point of view. I wanted to make sure that this ride right here shows that I am trying to get better and better at making cues. So this is the final adventure. Like I said, finally putting signs up. I'm gonna start doing that on the next one too. But finally able to put signs up. I was able to do that the whole time, but I finally did it. In here, I have vending machines for food, drink. Got the restroom and the first aid. And this is the exit. Before finally getting into the queue itself. Well, I made a nice and beautiful flowers, bushes. Got a nice view over the edge to still see that pirate adventure. Haha, look at that. Put it right back like it never left. Had to put that fountain back over here as it was only on the ride for the pirate adventure and only able to be seen if you got on it. I saw this beautiful plane crash, so I had to add it in here. Got the roller coaster going around it. And finally, what's inside? Since the top of the temple has the since the top of the skull has the temple as its crown, I couldn't help but make it this whole section right here be underneath it. And I just took the terrain off it, and I forgot that I had put water there. And the water never left, so it made it a nice view for the rest of the whole scenery. So I kept it just like that. I made it impossible to get to that surface. Because not only is this here, you can't go around it or else you fall in the lava. And then ride itself. Now, there isn't much to say about the ride itself. The ride itself truly is just a ride that will showcase the whole park for you. From going to the top of the temple itself, from going doing at least, I think, I don't know how many inversions there are. Let me see. Let me look for y'all. Let me look at the stats. But without further ado, let's get on the final adventure, as this would be the end. And the last thing that I did for this park. I hope y'all enjoy it. And that was my last creation for this park. Final adventure. I really hope y'all enjoyed my adventure park. Truly had so much fun making it. It even looks appealing at night. I try to make sure that it looked very nice in any condition. And at the end of the day, I had so much fun making everything here. This is truly a creative park, in my opinion. And I cannot wait till I work on my last side. But I don't know how I'm gonna top this. This truly was a work of art, in my opinion, because I did everything that I can personally think of being able to do here. I hope y'all have a great rest of y'all day. If I do post this on YouTube, like and subscribe. And on the next video, I'll show y'all this ride.